Hello, this is Temporal, and this is Brutally Honest Bandai Kits, and this is the Premium Bandai Real Grade Sword Impulse Gundam Spec 2 from Seed Freedom. Anyways, so this guy is done. Took me a day or so, and this is my first Real Grade Force Impulse, and I'm expecting a couple more in the future, mainly the Spec 2s, the rest of them, as I don't really care for the Spec 1. So we're going to go over, the articulation, or like, for that, what I did to it and stuff, as I say in the descriptions and stuff. So let's begin to what I did to it. It is matte top coated, as you can see. The camera makes it a lot lighter compared to this in actual person. So keep that in mind. It's a very red looking mobile suit. It looks very nice though. I didn't apply any of the decals. I did paint the eyes. I don't know if you can really see them. There we go. A nice green, and I painted the head cameras in a nice blue on both sides. There is a clear part in there. It is clear part, so you gotta either paint it or apply the stickers. But there is that. And this guy has very nice color separation, as you can see. Yeah, very nice color separation. So I also tightened up the torso a bit, since the little horse blender in here, likes to fall out a bit. So, yeah, this will be part of accessories and stuff, so I'll leave it to that. But it's a very nice design for it. The proportions are pretty good compared to the high grade. And, yeah, so let's move on to the next thing. Okay, so I just had to do something. As for more stuff I did to it, I did black panel liner on the red and the black, so you can see with shoulders there, and gray with the white, as you can also see on the shoulders there. And I barely really did anything to the core splendor, just the back parts, because that's the parts you're going to see and stuff, and the middle wings when they're tucked in. Anyways, let's go on to the let's do articulation first, since this one's going to be a bit more important here. So let's put this guy back together, and you can put him together without the core splendor in. That's how it looks, and it doesn't really affect the articulation that much. Head is on a ball joint and hinge, like that. Gets them very far down, and pretty good up, and you get that full rotation with it popping off. So that's going to stay off. I don't want to break it. Arms can swing out that far, which is very nice, and swing about that far backward as well. You get your full rotation since it's on a peg. You get your armor movement on like old armor flaps there. Arms can go up about that far, but you might hit the head if you go up about that far as well. You got rotation on the upper right there, rotation down here as well. You get your double jointed elbow, which gives you good armor separation there, and you got your ball jointed wrists. For the torso, you got your opening cockpit, and then let's take this off here. You have a little hinge in here, which gives you, basic up and down. There is there side to side? Come on. Not really any side to side, but that's fine. Also the little cockpit here thing does open as well, but I'm not going to open that since I don't have the tool for it right now. The front skirts like to pop off every so often since they're just on ball joints, but they go about that far. Side skirts go about that far, and back skirts go about that far. Get your good kicks to the side, good kicks to the back, which is pretty impressive, and some good kicks to the front. You got a double jointed bend right there with some nice armor separation of the knee. You got your rotation like usual. Then you have your feet on a ball, or not the ball joint. They're on a they're on a peg. That's what they are. You get some rotation. This is on a ball joint, but it's very stiff right now since it's all top coated. You get an excellent ass toe bend, but it doesn't interfere with the armor there, and not really any side to side at all. And hips can drop down with this cool mechanism there. You can see right there. So you get like crazier kicks and stuff. Look at that. That's pretty cool. And that's it for the articulation. Onto the accessories now. So we do have the sword, like I don't know, it's called silhouette, the sword silhouette pack here. So it does transform a bit, or you can attach it to the core splendor. The core splendor. What is this thing? Silhouette flyer. The attachment right here, and you can have it like flying around with it if you want. There's also an action basic connector to it as well. Articulation on this thing is just ball joints, little ball joints for moving the swords and stuff, and some nice C-clips for beam boomerangs, and it's also a peg. And you get some up and down right there as well, and this will just connect into the back onto those two holes right there. So, next accessory is the core splendor. Let me show it in untransformed state, and then I'll transform it back into its other form. So, here it is untransformed. It does come with landing gear, but I didn't cut those out. And you can also attach it to a stand. And to transform it, just close down the wings, close down these parts, do this, and bring it in like that. There also is missile pods that come with them, but I think I lost them. Yeah, I think I lost them. That's pretty unfortunate. Next accessories we have are the hands. We have 2 widespread open hands, 2 holding hands, and we have 2 fists. I just have one of each for the other side. Since on the manual suit I have fist and a holding hand on that one right there. So let's go put this guy back together so far. Ooh. And we'll showcase accessory, which is the shield. Shield has a movement on the handle there, and has an extending gimmick, if I can get it to work. So extends right there, extends right there, and these also, come on, extend like that. So here we have the shield, and this can just peg onto the assigned peg it has, just like that. Very, very nice. Next accessory we have is new for this kit, the railgun. There's no articulation on this thing, and there's a little peg here, which can attach to this little connector right here, and it attaches onto the back skirt. There we go. And let's go for what we have, the beam rifle, which I attached onto the high grade. it does look good. We have color separated scope and movable handle. See right there. Next, we're going to go on to the actual main event here. Let's start with the beam boomerang. We have a little peg there, and the holding hands have pegs in them. As you can see, maybe. Focus. It's not going to focus. Focus. Right there. And that just slides into the hand, you know, how a peg would do. And then you have... Oh, this is not the runner. Let me go get the runner with the actual beam effects on it. Alright. So, we have the beam effect parts here. We got small beams, and we got large beams for the beam boomerangs. And they'll just slide into that little middle attachment there. Next, we have the swords beam right here as well. This kit does not come with any beam sabers that I know of. So, we do have extra 2 sets of beams right there, and 2 sets of the sword ones. And the sword ones can detach just like that. No articulation and stuff, but the beam will go in there. And a cool gimmick that this kit has is the 2 swords can combine. If they want, okay. There we go. So we have extra long beam sword. Just like that. So there's that. I think that's it. So this will be it for this review here. I believe I've gone through everything that I kind of wanted to in this review. Oh wait, there's one more thing. These do open up, revealing the armored, this big ass knives. Yeah. So there's that, but they're just kind of unimportant. They're just there. Anyways, you'll see all the accessories in action on a thumbnail, which will hopefully drive you to this video, or if you just want to see Spec 2 and stuff. Yeah, I'm a bit sick right now, so I'm just rambling on. Anyways, this has been Temporal with Brutally Honest Bandai Kits, featuring the Premium Bandai RG Sword Impulse Spec 2. It is a Premium Bandai exclusive, so if you like the design, like the color scheme mostly, or, you know, just Spec 2 in general, I'd recommend it. It's a very nice kit. The build is pretty fun. And, yeah, these are a bit fragile. Try not to break them. You only get, like, 1 set of this, but you do get 2 extra C runners in there in white. So you can theoretically build this thing in white and black and white. And you can also build the shield in red as well. Okay, that's about it. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for next couple Thursdays. It's going to be very uneventful since I'm going to Japan. Well, as of recording this video, or as of video releasing, I'll be in Japan. Anyways, thank you again, and goodbye.